Okay, this is looking pretty good. I think you made a pretty good choice just going with this one because the last character was on that. That's looking all right. I think this is going to need some more edge loops in it. And maybe a little, just get a little more shape to it. Control Shift X, maybe just a few so that it can bend. Otherwise, if it doesn't, and then you just might want to just give it some more shape. Like maybe you want to um, push these in a little bit and maybe pull out some points here and just try to give it a sense of anatomy a little bit. Something went a little funny here. Just these faces, I'm just going to grow selection. That's shift period. That's a greater than symbol. So maybe delete those out. Yeah, there's a lot of, oof, what is this? I don't know what that's doing there. Yeah, there's a lot of weird little surfaces. Select these faces. Grow selection, shift period. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, it also just got really dense somehow. Um, do you have your history on this one? No. Um, so what's going on with this? Delete those out. I just grew selection and deleted those out. I definitely think you could take out some of these edges. There's just way too many. Way too many edges. Shift right mouse click delete edge. And yeah, some weird ones. Like this one. Shift right mouse click delete edge. Control Shift X. We can put this to here back in. Whoops, should turn off symmetry because that's not working. Control Shift X. Wait, why is it? Okay, now it's off. But yeah, look for where it's just really dense and you can take out. Like, I don't think you need so many edges here to define this shape. Um, oh yeah, it's some little problem here. So just basically, I would reduce and go around and try to clean some of this up. Yeah, again, yeah, there's some weird stuff pulling out here. There's just a lot. Yeah. Okay. And the thumbs are wrong. They should be facing forward. So I'm just going to do center pivot on this. And if I do a -1 scale on the Z, that's oh, that's interesting. You have a -1 in the X already. But and then kind of place that in because your thumb, when your palms are facing down, your thumbs are going to be forward. Modify center pivot. I mean, or if you want, you can get this other one right and then duplicate it across. So um, take that and put a pivot point at the origin. So D for pivot move mode, and then hold down X and drag that down to the origin, and then Control D, and in this case it would be 1. There we go. And so now the thumbs are in front. Yeah, I shouldn't combine all this stuff. No reason to combine it. Don't combine it. Mesh separate. I think you need to really work on this to get these to fit around the eyeballs. So just carefully pulling points using soft select until you get those to fit around the eyes. And yeah, something a little funny with the mouth and tongue here. So, oh yeah, I would take out a few rows of these. Hmm. Whoa. Okay. and then try to kind of rebuild the mouth from here. And just try, just try and shape it. I mean, it's going to be harder because you've made the surface so dense. You don't need to make the surfaces these dense. I think you've smoothed it extra times. If you have a version before you smooth it again, I would go back to that one, so just so you have way less edges to deal with, because these edges aren't really helping define the shape. The hair really doesn't go far down enough in the back. That looks weird. It should go down, pretty close to the bottom of the skull there. Yeah, so lots of little cleanup work to do on that, but yeah, it's good you have got a character. Yeah, this got too dense too. You can take out some edges here. It just looks like you over smoothed everything. It looks like you took everything and then hit the smooth button on it, which is always a bad idea. There's no reason for it. It doesn't help. It just makes things harder. So if you have a version that you saved earlier that you hadn't smoothed everything already, I would go back to that and clean up that version instead.